Buddy joined your channel.
Hello. Hello? Hello. Hello. You cut out. Sorry, what was it? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, that's not good. So did you get confirmation from Mobius? Oh, it's just private server that you've requested to join, haven't you? So you may have confirmation you haven't. Yeah. It'll be in your main menu once you get into it. Not the launcher, but the actual menu in the game. Ah. Yeah, you should have a look if there's any known issues with that particular card or something running it. system are you running on it? Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. You can go have a look at your servers and see if Mobius is appearing in your list. I mean, I know you got accepted, obviously, into Justin's one, no trouble. So it'd be interesting to see if Mobius is in there now as well. Yeah, see if it shows up in private groups, friends in private groups. See if Mobius shows up there. Okay. What I'll do is once I park this thing, I will change to his server. Yeah. So now I'm in Justin's server. So if you join on that one, yep, you're in the main menu. So, yep, you just game. Yeah. Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Yeah. Can you hang up on your voice comms though in the game? Because you're coming through on both. Yeah. So when you actually go into the server, so you just start, it'll bring you into the same instance as myself, and then we can join the same wing. Yeah. Now I'm sending you a wing invite. So how you get to that is button two. So number 2. Yeah. So you should have a little flag up in button 2. You'll see a little flag beside the icon of the people, little people symbol. Ah. Now, did you see that come through? No. So after a while, it times out. So I'll send it again. So if you push number 2, and it brings up a pane with comms and everything in it. No, you can't use your mouse because you'll have to use Q and E to scroll across. Ah, eek. Maybe your directional arrows then? Oh no, that won't work either. Do they not work even when you've got the pane up? Yeah, you can't use the arrows, you've got to use Q and E. So, do they not work? I've lost your sound, sorry. They should work anyway, because they do different things. When you're out of the panes, they do different things. When you're out of the HUD, but in the HUD, they still across. So the first, like 1, 2, 3, 4 should always bring up, or I mean, they might do other things as well, but they normally bring up your main 4 HUD display panes. I don't know. What I can do is stream it, and you get through my Steam, and you can have a quick look, and then you can actually see it in action. Would that help? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you've assigned, unfortunately. No, I can send you another wing request. What happens is you only get a minute or so to accept it, and if you don't, then it will just cancel automatically. Yeah, it's all your keyboard. So when you open up pane 2, what are you seeing? Is it selected over the speech bubble at the top? Yep. Yep. So if you push escape and then push E, it should toggle at the next icon in pane 2, which you'll see is a little couple of people, I suppose, symbols. I'm going to want you, and you need to accept it. And to do this, you need to move across to the third icon, which is the little envelope. You will see a flag come up that has a little note on it, and that will say, and then you can scroll down and accept the wing request. So I'll send it again, and you'll see it appear. So along there somewhere, a little icon would have appeared across the top of those main symbols. There we are! Hello! So I should be on the top of your screen now. Yep, that just means we're in a wing, and everyone has a symbol in the wing just so that when you're actually within visual range of them, you can tell who is who by their symbol without necessarily being able to see their ship. Now, that's a very thing. If we're going to try and find each other, literally we're turning on our transponders so that we can see each other easily. Sorry, say that again, you're cutting out. No, none whatsoever. It only is relevant to the wing. Does no harm at all. So if you push him and go to the system map, or whatever you've got it set up as, you should be able to see me on the galaxy map. Oh, and another thing that you want to get rid of and assign nothing to is jettison all cargo. And I think end is the default button. So when you get a chance, go in and just remove that so that there's nothing there, because that is an awful button. You do want to jettison some cargo, but not all of it, and not at once. And Justin didn't even know that one existed until I found it. And he was so grateful, but it was disaster for me. No, I think that is the verbal comms. But we've got teams. Yeah, and the other one's pretty horrendous. No. I'm not sure what UI focus means, to be honest. I think you click on it and push, is it backspace or delete? No, you click on it, just click on it and it'll go blank. Do you push? Yeah. What about escape when you click on it? You mean multiple buttons that do the same thing? Like, yeah, just put something in there that you're just not going to push. That unless it was a complete accident. Like if you've got an extended keyboard, the minus symbol on the top of the numeric pad or something like that, something that you're never going to push. I'm not sure what you've got to. Okay. Unless there's a conflict, you've given a couple of buttons that were made 5 or something, 2 things. I mean, I left the galaxy map as M. How you might have already assigned it. Yeah. Unless you're already assigned somewhere else. So, well, it's one of those things. I'd like to think that that wouldn't happen, but it's still in early days, so it could possibly override it. Why don't you try giving? Is there anything else you're using M for? Yeah, the galaxy map for M. I left my keys the same as Justin's, just so that I knew I could ask him basically. So I'm just used to that now. And that's after backing out and buying it. No. No. Mhm. Right. Because where it's our home base, because it's nice and central and away from the main drag. And then we'll get you picking up some canisters of expensive minerals, basically, so you can sell them, and that will give you enough to get the next ship up. Really what you need. Pretty painless task, and it's good practice. You can do training stuff, or you can, it really depends on how confident you feel in what you've been doing so far. I mean, you might want to just try leaving the station there and have a little fly around. It really comes down to how confident you are with that, with the keyboard. And remember to request docking when you come back into the station. Always request docking. Yep, that is very true. They have a zero tolerance policy for loitering or for sliding down their station. So if you want to just within a training environment first, till you get the hang of it, that is completely understandable. I leapt in and just started doing it with the keyboard because I'm sadistic. I didn't actually do any of the training. You are more sensible than I. I was just like, oh well, let's give it a go. The ship that you have, you always have. So even if it is destroyed, it doesn't matter. Through space magic, you're back again. So why do you stream to Twitch rather than just using Steam? Is there any reason, just to make it more accessible to a lot of people, or? Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. And I mean, you've played Elite Four, so you'll have an advantage, but you do have to be patient initially with the game because there is a little bit of a learning curve, and it's got a few quirks that you need to get your head around. But once you've done that, you'll have a lot of fun, and it'll be quite intuitive. Ooh, 27% pay night. Yes. One day you'll understand just how exciting 27% pay night is. It's a mineral that is hard to find. It's worth a lot, so it's really satisfying when you find a decent amount of it. So cute watching the little limpet one collect the stuff you've mined.
Destroyed.
What? And now you're rocking it? Well, that's perfect. I mean, it is such a struggle with the keyboard. I can completely empathize because I had that for about 3 weeks. Yes, become very good at pushing multiple keys on the keyboard at once. What keeps changing? Yeah, well, there's so many different types of weapons. They're probably trying to get you used to different things. Yeah, that happens to me quite often. Especially when I'm in the middle of an asteroid field mining. Exactly. That horrible scraping sound across the top of the ship.
Hull integrity compromised. Shields offline. Under attack. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
What happens is I sell this and a wing together, then you'll get a percentage of the cut. And that's a good thing about mining in a wing, is that if you're all doing it, you'll get dividends from people selling.
Hull integrity compromised. Shields offline. Under attack.
only annoying thing about mining is if you throw out canisters of rubbish that you don't really want, your little drones bring it back to you. It's so frustrating. It's like, no, I threw that out, guys. Just let it go. But nope, they keep bringing it back.
Shields online. Shields offline. Canopy compromised. Taking damage. Canopy integrity at 50%. Shields online. Shields offline. Taking damage. Canopy critical. Hull integrity critical. Eject.
That's okay. You're going to do that. You're going to die. That's going to happen. I've gone through 11 ships. 11. Thank goodness for insurance, that's all I'm saying. But when you've got a Sidewinder, which is what you start out in, it's effectively a loner, so you always have it. So it doesn't cost you anything to lose it. How much have you got your weapons? Yep. They've got different ranges, and also you've got to make sure when you're looking over to the balance of what you've got allocated energy-wise from your system's engine to weapons. That will also impact. So you use your directional. So if you're looking on the right-hand side down the bottom, between the picture of your ship and what your fuel is, you'll see those. Yeah, so you've just got to make sure you've allocated a bit more to your weapons. And some you do, they have a huge energy draw, so you do quite frugal in how you use them. So small bursts.
Shields online. damage. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Shields online. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Shields offline. Taking damage. Canopy integrity at 50%.
No, it's the power. How much
Canopy critical.
power have you got allocated
Hull
to the
integrity
weapon?
critical. Shields online.
Because you have to keep adjusting what you need as far as you'll see in that
Shields offline.
the bars, those 3 bars that
Taking
exist
damage.
in each of the weapons, you've got to toggle how much each one is using.
Eject. Eject.
So you want, ideally, if you're
Eject.
fighting, probably a couple of pips in the engine, or a pip in the engine, pip in system, and the rest in weapons. Yeah, you're just going to have to be very frugal with when you fire. But you will be able to see in the bars how far down the power is in your weapon. In your HUD,
Hull integrity compromised.
in your heads-up display.
Shields offline. Under attack.
So when you're firing your weapons, that bar is not going down at all. It can be range, but if it's not firing at all, then I would say it's power. No, the amount of power that is going to the weapons, because you've got obviously a finite amount of power, and you're diverting it between the engine, the systems, and the weapons. And when you go into combat, obviously you've got to divert more power into your weapons. You want your shields and your weapons to have the majority of it. So if you haven't got enough power allocated to your weapons, then of course you will run out very quickly. And that's what I'm talking about, that display, and between where your ship is, the icon of your ship showing your shielding and what that's sitting at, and then right to the right of that, there are those 3 bars down the bottom right that show your systems, your engine, and your weapons. Now, you use your arrow keys to push more into the weapons. So if you try practicing that now. You poor thing. Now, because I'm using mining lasers, if I don't put enough power to my weapons, my mining lasers will either go offline entirely or they won't work very long, and then I've got to make sure that I put enough energy to them. So you want to boost, ideally. So boost is normally tab. I don't know what you've got set to, but you want to boost away from them and then realign yourself.
Shields online.
All these things will become second nature. It's just, there's a lot to take in when you first start.
Taking damage. Target shields online. Shields online. Shields offline. Taking damage. Canopy compromised.
I think it's probably quite different when you've got a joystick. As I say, I never did any of the training,
Hull integrity critical.
and I didn't do a huge amount of combat until I got the joystick.
Eject. Eject. Eject.
He's targeting you though. He's what ranking is he? Not normally like that, so I'm just wondering if it's the training, like it's deliberately stacked. No, I do understand what you're saying, but it's not normally like that. And I think it must be the training, but I don't know what their point of that is. I mean, to be a correct to be able to explain the mechanics far better than I because of his experience. Because I'm pretty new to it myself, and I haven't gone through all those steps that you're doing.
Hull integrity compromised. Shields offline. Under attack.
All I know is you're bringing me a lot of luck. I just found an asteroid with 57% painite in it, which I think is the most I have ever found. Then do something else, because there's no point doing it when it's frustrating.